So we've been in Spain for a month. But what have we done? Why, hello. Nice to see you. I can't see you. It's a video. Who am I kidding? Anyways, so we've been in Spain now about a month. And when I say we all know I'm talking about me and Lexi. So, what have we done? First of all, if you watched the first video, you might have picked up that we landed in a town called Garrucha. Garrucha is a beach town. Super nice, super hilly. Hate those hills. But we had an Airbnb there for about 2 weeks. It was actually 11 nights, 12 days, until October 1st. So we stayed over there for that amount of time. But our actual city that we're living in the rest of the year is called Vera. So that's where I'm coming to you from now, from Vera. So for the first 2 weeks, we just explored Garrucha, the town where our Airbnb was. We went to the beach a few times because we're on the Mediterranean Sea. Super cool. I got a video about the beach coming soon, so stay tuned for that. We also got to meet the teachers who work at Lexi's school when we went to the Feria de Vera, which is a festival that was focused on the patron saint of the town, where they had food and music, and I think there were rides for kids. I didn't get to go on them because I'm not considered a kid. So sad. But so on the 25th, we went with all of her teachers after school to have tapas. Tapas are tiny little food dishes that people eat here in Spain as a social event. And so we went with all of her teacher friends. Well, they weren't friends yet. They were just acquaintances. But they'll become friends. Don't you worry. Basically, we went to have tapas. And we had some interesting food. We had some ham, some pork, and we had bole. Lexi had to remind me that bole is just beef because I got super scared because scary meat is just beef, and it was pretty good. So we did that. Those were some of the cool things we did, but we can't stay in the Airbnb forever. We only had it till October 1st. So we were also in the process of apartment shopping. We were under the impression that apartment shopping would be easy, that there would be lots and lots of places for rent. Well, that's the case if you're in big cities like Madrid. But in our town of about 15,000 people, there ain't that many. And some of Lexi's teacher acquaintances were very adamant that we live in the town instead of by the beach, because by the beach it becomes a ghost town during the winter, and it would be sad for us to live there. So we ended up seeing 2 apartments the very last week of September. So we saw one. It was super nice, 3 bedroom, 1 bath, big kitchen, super nice. But we had another one to look at, so we didn't tell the lady that we wanted it. And it got taken before we had the chance to even see the second one. So, on the night of September 30th, the morning of September 30th, the day before our Airbnb is up, we had to go see this other apartment. And we went into that going, well, this is the one we're gonna pick because we literally have to move out of our Airbnb tomorrow. And we started work on October 1st too. I know, poor planning. Don't judge me. So, we go to see this apartment. Super nice, super good location. Right in the center of downtown where all the walking streets are. Like no cars. Super nice. The guy was super friendly, showed us around. All is really great. Fast forward to the nighttime where he kind of just stopped texting us. He wouldn't respond to us because what had happened is he said we could move in to the apartment that night, and he would gladly come pick us up. Well, we were texting him, asking him when he was going to come get us, and he never responded. We then learned the morning of October 1st, when we have moved out of the Airbnb, that he has quit on us and no longer would like to rent to us because he became overwhelmed, which is valid, but we were out of place to live completely. No Airbnb, no apartment. And we had just started work. Fantastic. So, in our town, there are 8, 6, 7, I can't count right now. There are several other Americans and European people who are also here to teach English. So we have ended up living with one of the other Americans who lives here teaching English. So we now are sharing an apartment with her. And we were able to move in October 1st in the nighttime. We came over, we met her, we said, hey, we're in a situation, we like this apartment, can we room with you? You seem super cool. And she is super cool. We've gotten to know her over the last 2 weeks since we've been here. But it was super crazy. So, we got an apartment. Great. If you want to see what it looks like, I got a video coming soon about what it looks like. So, stay tuned for that one as well. So then, like I said, we started work October 1st. Super great. I work at the high school, which teaches 7th through 12th grade, and Lexi works at the elementary school, which teaches 1st through 6th grade. And basically, we just are assigned different classes, and we go into the class, and since the kids are part of a bilingual program, we help guide the class in English and help them with their English during that either 1 hour or half an hour class in whichever subject it is. So I have like the biology, geology, and math classes, and physical education twice a week. Kind of hot for that. And Lexi's got mostly the science classes in her school with all the little ones. They've been doing the body parts. They thought the bladder was part of the circulatory system. Haha, how funny. So, I found it funny, you know. You can laugh if you want to. But yeah, so we started work. We've been going to work. We only work 4 days a week. We don't work Fridays. So 3-day weekends every weekend. Super fun. The first weekend, we went to the market on Saturday morning, where the first weekend in October, we went to the market that's here every Saturday morning. Bunch of clothes, bunch of produce. I got some churros. They were out of chocolate, so this weekend I'm hopefully going to get churros with chocolate. Super excited. And then we ended up going to the beach, a different beach, not the beach in Garucha, the beach in Vera. 2 different beaches. We ended up going there the day after. And then we had work again, and we had a meeting on Wednesday the 9th in the capital city of our province. So we live in Almeria province, so we had to go to Almeria city for a meeting. It was so boring. They gave the entire meeting in Spanish, which is fine, we both speak Spanish, but we sat in the back of the room, we couldn't hear, and the information was not that helpful. And it was the entire day. So, not that exciting. And then, what else have we done? We went to go see birds. Don't know if you all saw that video that I put out over the weekend. We saw wild flamingos. And that was a shock because we didn't know there were flamingos living this close to us. So about 30 minutes away by bus, we can get to a wetland that happens to be across from a grocery store. So it's kind of a little weirdly placed, but they were having an event there to look at wild birds and talk about the wetlands conservation because they're wanting to build more housing and get rid of it. So they had a whole event, and we saw flamingos, and we watched and learned how to put bands on birds there to track them, which is something that Lexi did back in the States. So she was super excited. Got to see many a bird. Many a burb with a B. But yeah, so that's about it. You know, it's been a kind of crazy first month. We're looking forward to what's coming up. You know, coming up soon, we're going to go see a rhythmic gymnastics championship. It's like a national championships that they're holding here in Vita. It's completely free, so we're going to go see that. And then for the end of the month, we have a 4-day weekend. So we have already planned a trip. We're going to the cities of Granada and Malaga. So that'll be super fun. We're going to be outside a lot, getting some super cute pictures of the city. You know, I'm going to use my best photography skills. But yeah, so we're super excited. And it's been, you know, it's been a month since we've been here. And we've got, what, 8 left to go? 7 left to go? So it'll be exciting. But anyway, for now, that's all I have. So I will talk to you all again very soon. Bye. Peace out, bitches. Mic drop. Marble drop.